many of you for this very exciting launch, but we're going to hear it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Of course, our count.
All right.
Okay. Did it launch?
Okay. All right. It lifted off.
Did it?
It did?
Are you sure?
It has lifted. It has lifted off. Yes.
Yep.
It is climbing.
Okay.
They are 11 seconds into the flight. Yes, they are 11 seconds into the flight. We have 3 good Raptors up and running on board Starship SN11 as it climbs.
Our microphone heard the launch.
Look at that Starship climbing up from out of the cloud deck in Boca Chica or Starbase. You can see some of the landing legs. They are over 1 kilometer up, everything going well.
Michael, do you have it on any camera? Yeah, we do not have it on any camera. Okay, so we're watching the SpaceX feed here.
Everything continuing to go well. Again, we are coming up now on the point where the first Raptor engine will be shut down. This is normal, so you will see it shut down and immediately gimbal away from the spacecraft as well, and that is anticipated, right? And then they will shut down a second one and climb up to at the 10-kilometer apogee, or highest point in the flight, on just the single remaining Raptor before doing the belly flop transition there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's surprised that it's actually going right now? I'm raising my hand. Over here on this
Not me. Not me. This is the flex. They can do it in any weather conditions. All right, here comes the shutdown of the first Raptor engine, so we're going to be ready for that. All right.
That view is amazing. Look at that.
It really is. Look at that.
So cool.
And here comes the shutdown. You can see the one Raptor shut down, the other 2 gimbals to compensate.
Yep, that's expected.
They have a confirmed good shutdown on that engine and a good remaining 2. And you can see they're throttled now. You can see how much wider the expansion cone is on those engines, not just as they have climbed higher into lower air pressure, but also the throttling capability of the Raptors as well is in view here.
And hey, I know both Mary and Jack, I know y'all are both pushing feeds. I do copy that, and I'm watching y'all's feeds as well. It looks like neither Mary nor Jack has visibility. All of our cameras don't have visibility, so we are watching SpaceX's on-vehicle cameras here, y'all. Looking down at the plume and the cloud cover, the fog layer that Starship SN11 just launched out of.
And they have passed 7 kilometers in altitude, so they are continuing the ascent on 2 engines. All is well right now. And here we go. Coming up, we have a shutdown, confirmed shutdown of the second Raptor engine. So they are on the final one and coasting up to apogee. So some things that will happen here. That remaining single Raptor engine will do the reorientation to the belly flop maneuver, and will around the same time that they also transition to the methane and liquid oxygen header tanks for the landing burn. And that will happen right around the same time that Starship reorients to its belly flop orientation.
And it looks like SpaceX there has lost vehicle video, so we're going to look at a palm tree. And I'm watching. As soon as we get video from SpaceX, we'll be back on it.
Yep. So they are experiencing dropouts on the onboard cameras. Starship is at altitude at 10 kilometers and is hovering and beginning the reorientation maneuver now.
We think.
Yep. Telemetry shows that the reorientation has occurred and we are belly flopping back to the ground. So basically, if you are just joining us, okay, then here come the All right, here comes the cameras back again.
Yep.
But Starship is belly flopping, and they have good visual on it now. Starship is belly flopping. It's 6 kilometers in altitude and falling fast back toward the ground now. You can see the aero surfaces moving there, and those vapors are from the engine section. So this is impressive. Look at this. Look how it rolls itself.
You can tell it's horizontal because there's blue sky above and then fog and clouds below. That's how you.
And they actually just confirmed over the audio loop that it's cross-ranging as they had expected it to be.
Okay.
This is good so far. So we should be about a minute from the landing now, give or take. 2 kilometers in altitude, maybe a little bit earlier than that, but here we go through 2 kilometers. So we're gonna have reignition of all 3 engines, and let's watch and see what happens with the landing. We're at a kilometer in altitude, so here we go. Engines are getting ready, here they go.
There was an orange.
Look at that.
Whoa!
Did it?
Our camera.
It hit the ground. Okay.
Our camera. Flying debris and pieces of Starship. There's stuff smoking on the ground in front of the camera. I switched to it here. We didn't get anything from space there. There is debris actively raining around the camera. You can hear it on the mic. There was all sorts of pieces. You can see smoking pieces directly in front of the camera right there. That white thing down on the ground was not there before, and there was dirt flying. You could see
our camera framing moved. The camera got hit by something, Don.
It did get hit by something.
Yeah, I was watching it live and something hit the camera. Luckily, the
Can you
camera
guys-
was okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Jack, we can hear
Yeah.
you.